Portland's very own Stephanie Schneiderman with us in the Bing Lounge. Welcome back to our lounge. You've been
I should speak onto the microphone.
It'll make it a little bit easier. I can barely hear myself sometimes. You've been a busy girl. You've talked to Dave and Sheila, our morning show. You've talked to Inessa, local music spotlight. We've got you in the Bing Lounge.
You're the kink love, and I'm happy.
Well, we call it kinky love too.
Kinky love. I'm feeling the kinky kink love.
You're like a one-woman marketing machine, aren't you?
Sort of. I don't know. Try to be.
That's a lot.
Yeah, you have to be.
Yeah, you do have to be, and it's a lot harder than just playing the music. Now, let's talk about that music.
Yeah.
What do you see this album as for you? Because, Stephanie, you're not the girl with the guitar anymore that we got to grow up with. And so we've got different sounds coming out on this. What do you see this album as for you?
This is, I feel like the realization of a departure that I made one album ago when I made an album called Dangerous Fruit, and it was my first time working and collaborating with Keith, and Keith was producing the albums and kind of introducing this more electronic ambient world into the mix. And so having gone through the experience of working on Dangerous Fruit with him, it informed my songwriting for this one. And I think that it changed how open I was. He kind of introduced new sounds and new ideas and new textures to me. And so I think my idea of production has changed, and my idea of songwriting has changed because of it. And so this feels like the culmination of a different direction that I've taken kind of later on. And after all these albums I've put out, I've gone a few different directions. I started out more the rootsier, folkier vibe, and then I went into the world of Dirty Martini for a while. And so this is kind of where I've landed right now, and I'm really happy.
So when you write a song now with Keith, is it more like painting a picture? You said production difference.
Yeah, well, I still kind of write the same way at home, but when I bring it to Keith, what he, and you can always pop in if you have something to say, although you don't have a mic, so you don't get to. He's giving the A-OK with that. He kind of, he does create a landscape of sounds, and then it affects the song. I end up adjusting quite a bit of the song. Sometimes I rewrite the chorus. Sometimes I space out the melody so that there's just more breathing room and the song interacts more with the production that he pulls in versus the production just wrapping around a song. It's very much like we both have to wrap around the other person's world.
Right. So since Dangerous Fruit, did you guys just collaborate on a whole bunch of songs that you had to whittle it down to, what is that, a good 12 tunes?
Well, no, we actually, I had a handful of songs, and I was writing as we recorded this album over the course of a year. And so as the songs kind of were developing, we knew that they were going to make it on the album, and then other songs we'd compare to the ones that we had that we knew were on it, and it kind of shaped itself that way.
Let's get some formal introductions. We already know his name's Keith.
Keith Schreiner.
There we go. Keith Schreiner, everybody.
And this is Jade Vanacore, playing the keys and singing vocals as well.
So this one-woman marketing machine, all for a night that's going to happen tomorrow night, right? Alberta Rose Theater?
Yeah, tomorrow night at the Alberta Rose, I'm having the CD release party, and Dirty Martini's going to open. And there's a wonderful dancer from Northwest Dance Project who choreographed a piece for one of the songs that we're playing called Anchor. And she's going to be performing that, so I'm really excited. And I'm donating 50% of the merch proceeds to Mercy Corps Japan, and then there will be a certain percentage of the door that goes towards that as well.
All right, so we've got you tomorrow night, the Alberta Rose Theater. New one, Rubber Teardrop. Pick it up tomorrow night, Alberta Rose Theater. Like she says, 50% goes to Mercy Corps and all their efforts there in Japan. So once again, with us in our Bing Lounge, Stephanie Schneiderman.